Well, okay, so this is Angelina Jordan with some Tik Toks. So let's check it out because I got to tell you, have posted things personally on TikTok, but only about a month ago did I actually engage on TikTok as, like a regular person actually using TikTok. And let me tell you, man, I literally had to go. I probably should have gone to TikTok Anonymous. I mean, I got addicted to that stuff. It is really, really hooked me in, man. But I'm starting to break away from it little by little now. I'm getting over it. But let's get right to this, okay? Boom.
Loved you for many years. Maybe I'm not judging now. You made me realize my deepest fears by lying into your side. You said I'm crazy.
Ooh. You know, she is one of the best singers that I've ever heard, and probably one of the best singers of the century. And she's still so young. That must have been her grandmother, and maybe her mother or sister, I'm not sure, in the car. And some of you may know that I do have a connection to Norway. My son is actually half Norwegian. His mother is 100% Norwegian, and I spent a lot of time in Norway. So when I look at Angelina Jordan, sometimes I think, she's Norwegian. I know she's got some other heritage going on back there, but ultimately I think she's Norwegian. So I think of my experiences there and the people and my interactions with them and my memories, and some of them of which I'm still friends with. And I got to tell you, man, some of the best time I ever had. I love the Norwegians. I really do. They're great people.
When are you gonna come down? When are you gonna land? I should have stayed on the farm. I should have listened to my old man. You know you can know me forever. I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't lend me your penthouse. I'm going back to my flower, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the honey back down. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. Back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the honey back down. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road.
Wow. First of all, that's a great song that Elton John wrote. I'm assuming he did, but what a great song, man. And she, you know what I like about Angelina Jordan? One of the things I like is that she can belt, but she also has such finesse and nuance. You know, sometimes singers, like when I listen to Lady Gaga, I know she's talented and she's great and she brings a whole other thing to the performance. You know, she's a great performer in terms of also acting and stuff. But I feel like she's singing at me a lot of the time. You know what I mean? Where I feel like Angelina Jordan is singing to me. You know, she's got this way of whispering and being very gentle and emotive, and then she's also can belt. But I can't help but think that she's her mentor, which I heard is her grandmother. I can't help but imagine that she's getting, and that her grandmother is a visual artist, from what I understand. It reminds me of in my own personal life, one mentor that had a big effect on my musical career in my life and my concept is a friend of mine named Art Frank, who used to play with Chet Baker for many years. He's a drummer. And he kind of kept me on the straight and narrow for a long time by telling me, you know, that audiences, and in his estimation, that audiences and people, that music that has a certain sadness and pathos to it and feeling, but, you know, that pathos, that pain, that's what people remember, and that's what resonates the most with people. I know it does with me. You know, I could listen to many different types of music, but, you know, that is true for me as well. I can't help but imagine that her grandmother maybe, you know, advises her and says that, look, at the end of the day, stick with the music that has poignancy to it, that is provocatively emotive, because that's what I hear her doing a lot of the time. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just maybe my imagination, but that's what I'm thinking is happening. Let's listen to another one, and then we will...
It's flying high. You know how I feel. Sun in the sky. You know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by. You know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good, yeah, I'm feeling good.
Alrighty. Oh, wow, she's playing guitar there. I'm going to do another video because this is a long one, and I want to get to this one as well. Angelina Jordan. Angelina. Something like that. At any rate, hey, look. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And you take it easy, and if it's really easy, take it twice.